Hello and welcome, my dear friends, to your Somatic Healing Yoga class. This class is part of a series in which we eliminate physical and mental pain out of our body, and we do that with the help of movement, yoga, asanas, the help of pranayama, with the help of breathing, in which we will practice the Ujjayi breath and the Nadi Shodhana pranayama. I will explain it later on. And with the help of self-love and gratitude. You know, we expect things from ourselves. We expect our body to give us the same things physically and mentally each and every day. We demand things that are not realistic. And if you are feeling a bit ill, if you are depleted, if there are things in your life that are stressful, your mind and your body will experience that. This is part of being human. And so a big component of the somatic healing experience is to actually help yourself with self-love and with gratitude. Thank your body for everything it can give you today. It is amazing, okay? And if some asanas are not working for you today, you can either modify them or skip them completely, and it is totally fine, okay? So really practice with self-love, mindfulness, awareness, and gratitude. Always be thankful for the things your body can give you today, okay? Always look at the things it can give you and not on the things that you wish it could be given you, okay? So if you're ready, grab your mat, maybe take some water, and let us begin. Okay, so we will begin sitting on our mat in an easy, comfortable sitting position. You can cross the feet in front of you. And if you need an elevation for your pelvis in order to straighten your spine, you can place a pillow underneath the pelvis. And let's start by placing the hands, the back of the hands on the knees, palms facing up. Try to straighten your spine and reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Close the eyes. And let's start practicing the breath, the Ujjayi breath, that will be a big part of today's class. This breath pattern will help us calm the body, calm the mind, eliminate any negative thoughts, eliminate the outside world as well, and help you heal your body from the inside out. So we will breathe in and out through the nose. And when you exhale out the nose, I want you to construct the throat. And so you will create like an ocean wave sound at the back of your throat. Okay, so let's practice this breathing pattern together. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the nose. Again, breathe in through the nose. And breathe out through the nose. And again, breathe in. And breathe out, Ujjayi breath. One more, breathe in. Exhale through the nose. When you're finished your last round of exhalation, open the eyes. And let's inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale, Ujjayi breath. Place one hand on the mat and reach the other arm next to the ear. Maybe you can place the forearm and you can look forward or up to open the chest even more. If you are experiencing any headaches, actually you need to look down so you will not force any tension onto your neck, okay, through the eyes. So if you are experiencing any headaches today, migraines, please look forward or even down to the mat. And try to keep both sides of the pelvis on the ground so you are creating an anchor. Again, practice your Ujjayi breath. Good. Come back to center. And inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, place the other hand on the mat and reach the other arm next to the ear. Ground both sides of the pelvis on the mat and either look forward or down. Okay, if you experience any headache or migraines, or maybe you can look up and open the chest even more. So when we experience stress in our day-to-day life, we tend to breathe in and out really superficially, shortly, and rapidly. And this stretch allows us to open the muscles in between the rib cage and allow fresh oxygen to come into your lungs, into your body more easily. Let's take 2 more breaths. Maybe you can stretch yourself even more. And on your next exhalation, come back to center. From here, we are going to move to the back of the mat. Sit down on your heels and reach with the arms forward into your child's pose position. Place the forehead on the mat. You can actually open the knees a bit, so you will allow the chest to come more easily towards the mat, towards the ground. Now you can stay centered or maybe rock side to side. By rocking side to side and placing the forehead on the mat, you are massaging the pineal gland, which is the place in between the eyebrows, where the third eye is, where the Ajna chakra is. We tend to hold a lot of stress in between the eyebrows when we are angry or stressed, anxious. So this facial massage, let's call it, is really helpful as well. Good, now stay centered. Take 2 more breaths. Again, come back to your Ujjayi breath. When you exhale, feel the oxygen come out through the nose and massaging the vocal cords. And on your next exhalation, roll yourself up to all fours. And we're going to take our cat-cow. Inhale, open and arch the spine. Again, if you are suffering from migraines, please don't open and look up, but look towards the mat, okay? And round the spine, look towards the navel. Again, inhale. Open the chest, arch the back, and maybe look up. You don't have to. Just to open the throat. And exhale, push the mat away and round your spine. Pull the navel in and up. Twice more. Inhale, open. And exhale, curl. Last one. Inhale, arch. Look up or towards the mat. And exhale, round. Nice. From here, come back to center. Take your hands back and lift yourself up slowly towards the knees. Now, if you have any pain in the knees, again, you can grab a pillow and place underneath one knee. We're going to step the right foot forward. So if you need to, you can place a pillow underneath the left knee. Place the hands on top of the right knee. Shift the pelvis a bit forward. Round the spine. Pull the navel in and up. And push with your hands the right knee forward. And by doing so, you are opening the area of the left quadriceps, the left psoas. Another place in which we hold a lot of tension. Even if we're not anxious or stressed, in our modern life we sit so much in front of the TV or at work, and this place is getting shorter and shorter. And when it gets shorter and shorter, we can experience the pain in the upper levels, which is the lower back. And so when we open this space, we allow the lower back to open itself as well. So a lot of the time, if we have lower back pain, it comes from the thighs, the front thigh or the glutes, in which we will stretch in a moment as well. So just breathe. Nice. From here, place the hands on either side of the right foot. You can come up to your fingertips, open the chest, and when you exhale, push yourself back into your half split. We are going to take this movement a couple of times just to warm up the hips. So bend the right knee, come forward and open the chest. And exhale, stretch yourself back, open the chest, and try to reach the pelvis to the wall behind you. And again, inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, Ujjayi breath. Push yourself back. And one more. Inhale. And exhale, push yourself back, and let's stay in our Ardha Hanuman, half split. And again, try to reach the pelvis to the wall behind you. And that way you know that you are not rounding your lower spine, your lower back, but you actually open and extend the lower back, and you can go deeper into the right hamstrings. And maybe you want to stay on your fingertips, or maybe you can place the whole entire palm. Try to release the neck. And align your hips by pulling the right hip back and pushing slightly the left hip forward. And then you know that you are squaring the hips. And again, by shifting and reaching the pelvis to the back, you know that you really focus on the back thigh of the right leg. Flex the right foot, so you will feel the stretch in the calf muscles as well. Good. On your next inhalation, bend the right knee, come back to your low lunge. And take the right leg back and sit for a moment in your child's pose. Release the lower back, release the thighs. Then you can rock side to side. Take your hands closer to your knees and push the mat away to lift yourself up. Lift yourself up to your knees, and you can switch the pillow to the other knee. Step the left foot forward. Place the hands on top of the left knee. Shift your weight slightly forward. Curl and round the lower spine, the lower back. Pull the navel in and up. And push with the hands the left knee forward. And so you elongate and reach the parts of your body to either side of the room. And by doing so, you really focus on the stretch, the elongation of the front right thigh. And again, open your chest. Okay, so we're curling and rounding the lower back, but we are not rounding the upper spine. Try to open the chest and breathe deeply. Come back to your Ujjayi breath and feel how with each exhalation you can go deeper. And not just physically, mentally. You can eliminate another inch of stress out of your mind because you are focusing on being here right now on the mat, taking care of your body, giving your body the love it needs. Let's take one more breath in. And when you exhale, place the hands or the fingertips on the mat. And from here we are going to extend the left leg as much as you can, flex the foot. I have a dog, so I have a lot of fur on my clothes, so sorry. Try to reach the pelvis to the wall behind you, open and elongate the spine. And then bend the knee, come back into your low lunge. We're going to do this movement a couple of times. So exhale, push yourself back. Open the chest. And inhale, come forward. Let the right thigh sink down to the mat. Twice more. Exhale, push. Flex the left foot. Inhale, forward. Low lunge. Last one. Exhale, push. And let's stay. Again, align the hips by pulling the left hip back and pushing slightly the right hip forward. Try to reach the pelvis to the wall behind you, and you can see that this movement is right away straightening my lower back. Okay, so from being here, I'm reaching the pelvis to the wall behind me, and my lower back is fixed. Now you can place maybe the whole entire palm of the hands on the mat. Maybe you can release the neck, and maybe you can walk forward with your hands, go deeper. Keep the flexion in the left foot, so you'll feel this beautiful stretch in the calf muscles as well. Practice your Ujjayi breath. Again, a really big component in the somatic healing yoga is the breath. The power of breathing, the power of pranayama, the power of calming the mind and the physical body with the power of our breath. Let's take one more breath in and out. From here, inhale, bend the left knee. Come back to your low lunge, open the chest. And take the left leg back. You can release the pillow and sit back into your child's pose. Again, place the forehead on the mat. You can rock side to side. From here, come back to all fours. Take the knees a bit to the back and keep the pelvis in line with the hips and start walking with your hands forward into your puppy pose. Now here you can place the forehead on the mat, or if you would like to go deeper, you can place the chin. And again, when we are in a stressful situation, we tend to curl ourselves forward, even if we don't notice it. It's like we want to become smaller. We want to disappear for a moment because we feel like the world is a burden. So we curl ourselves forward and we close the chest. And this pose is the opposite. This pose allowing us to not only open the physical muscles of the chest of our body, but to let gravity and the breath and the power of the universe take us deeper. And this surrendering to the earth, to the power of the universe, is the divine love we call Bhakti in yoga. Our power to let go and experience our body on the mat without judgment, but with complete love. Take one more breath in, and exhale, bend the elbows and roll forward onto your elbows into your Sphinx pose. You can release the feet, push the mat away from the forearms, open the chest and engage and pull the navel in and up. So you don't want to lean into the lower back. You want to open the chest, but with the strength of your core. And if you feel depleted, I know it can be hard, but to feel your body strong and engaging is really good for your, I don't want to say ego, because we put him away, but it's good to know that even when we feel weak, we are not that weak. We are strong, both physically and mentally. Just breathe. And release. Good. Place the hands in line with your chest. Open the chest. Maybe you can go higher into your upward facing dog. If you are in upward facing dog, lift the thighs off the mat. And then bend the knees and sit back into your child's pose. Nice. From here, roll up to all fours, tuck the toes, Engage and pull the navel in and up, and push yourself back into your downward facing dog. And in your downward dog, start walking on one spot, bending one knee at a time. Maybe you can look from side to side. Now stay centered, either with your knees a bit bent or straight. Reach the pelvis up towards the ceiling and roll the shoulders out. So you'll have space between the shoulder and the neck. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. This pose is a wonderful pose to breathe even deeper, because the lungs are located in our back, in the upper back. Now we open this place so we can consume more oxygen, fresh oxygen into our body. Very nice. Lift the heels, bend the knees, and start walking slowly to the front of the mat. Take about 4 to 6 steps. Keep your feet about hip-width apart. Release the neck. And again, bend one knee at a time. Walking on one spot. From here, bend both knees and slowly round your spine and roll yourself up for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Very nice. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, hands together, and exhale down to your heart. Take a big breath in and out. And I want you to work on your stability, because in balancing asanas, you get into a really meditative state. It won't be like a hardcore balancing asana, but you get into a meditative state which will help you with your stressful situation and the stress you accumulate in your mind. So let's take our tree pose by lifting one leg off the mat. Hug the knees towards us. Find your drishti, your focus point. And if it's too much, you can take your mat to be alongside a wall and place one hand on the wall. Now from here, place the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Or if it's too much, you can place it on the right shin or even on the ground, okay? So just don't place it on the knee, because you don't want to create tension in the joint, okay? So either above or below the knee. And from here, maybe you can take your hands back to Anjali Mudra. Find your drishti, your focus point. Again, another great component is our eyes, the focus. Where do we put our focus on? Okay, both when I'm talking in asanas, in the practice, but in our day-to-day life. And now we don't have any other choice. You have to look to a point in front of you, because if you won't, you'll probably fall. And that is a good thing, because you are focusing on you, on yourself, on your balancing on the mat. It is amazing. I find balancing asanas to be the best for me when I am anxious, when I am looping negative thoughts, Let's take one more breath. Reach the arms up and then take the knee in, the left knee in, and slide the left foot to the outside of the right foot. So you cross the left foot over the right. Inhale. And exhale, slowly bend forward. So the left heel is off the mat, the left knee is bent. Place the fingertips on the ground. If it's too much, you can bend the right knee as well. Okay? Inhale, open the chest. And exhale, fold forward. And feel this wonderful stretch again along the back thigh of the right leg. Release the neck. Maybe you can release the hands to the ground completely. Good. From here, come up to your fingertips. Release the left foot, so you're standing with your feet apart. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, take 2 steps back. Plank. Place the knees on the mat. Bend the elbows, come all the way down. Release the feet, slide forward and open yourself to your baby cobra or maybe upward facing dog. If you are in upward dog, please lift the thighs off the mat. And then bend the knees and sit back into your child's pose. Roll up to all fours, tap the toes, and push yourself back, downward facing dog. And again, in downward dog, you can move your hips from side to side, bend one knee at a time, search for movement, or maybe stay in stillness. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. From here, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, and take 4 to 6 steps to the front of the mat. Keep your feet about hip-width apart. Bend the knees, release the neck, and roll up for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Very nice. Inhale, reach the arms up, hands together, and down to your heart. Take a moment. Let's take it to the other side. So lift the right leg up, hug the knee in, stay here for a moment. Again, if you need to move your mat next to a wall, do that. And then place the right foot to the inside of the left thigh or under the knee towards the shin or even on the ground. Okay? So either above or below the knee. Take your hands back to Anjali Mudra. Find your drishti, your focus point. Focus on your Ujjayi breath as well. So both drishti, pranayama, and asana. The things that we need in somatic healing practice. And if you are practicing now with self-love and gratitude, you are doing it all. Very nice. Slowly take the right knee into your chest. Slide the right foot across the left foot. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. The right heel is above the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Place the fingertips on the mat. If you need, you can bend the left knee as well. Open the chest. And exhale, Ujjayi breath, fold forward. Maybe you can release the hands to the mat. From here, lift the chest, come up to your fingertips, hey Juju, and release the right leg. Feet are hip-width apart. Open the chest, and exhale, take 2 steps back into your plank. Place the knees on the mat, bend the elbows, release the feet. Slide forward and open the chest, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Lift the thighs off the mat. And then bend the knees and sit back to your child's pose. From here, roll yourself up to your heels. Take the pelvis to one side and take your legs to the front of the mat. Let's scoop a bit forward. Place the hands underneath the knees, and we're going to take our seated cat-cow. So, inhale, open the chest, arch the back. You can look up or forward. And exhale, round your spine, pull the navel in and up. Twice more, inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, open. And exhale, round. Stay. And slowly roll all the way down to the mat. Hug the knees towards your chest. Place the hands on top of the knees and start rocking side to side. Massage the lower back. Good. From here, place the right foot on the ground. Place the left heel on top of the right knee, and you can stay here, or if you would like to deepen the pose, you can interlace the fingers behind the right knee and take your legs closer to your chest. Take your reclined pigeon pose. As I promised, we are going deeper into the glutes, into the piriformis. Again, if you are experiencing lower back pain, the origin can come from the thighs, from the psoas, quadriceps, which is the front thigh, or maybe the glutes or the piriformis, which are the muscles in your pelvis. This is a great pose to take daily if you are suffering from sciatica as well. Nice. From here, place the right foot on the mat, cross the left knee over the right knee, and let the legs fall all the way towards the right. open the arms and look over the left shoulder. Now you can place, if you want to go deeper, you can place the right hand on top of the left knee and push the legs down towards the mat. And again, if you are experiencing any head rushes, headaches, migraines, you can look up, okay? So you don't want to play with your drishti a lot. But if you're just experiencing anxiety, you know, like fun stuff, you can look over the left shoulder. Come back to center. And let's take it to the other side. So place the left foot on the ground, place the right heel on top of the left knee. And again, you can stay here, or maybe take your legs towards you and interlace the fingers behind the left knee and come into your reclined pigeon pose. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. By calming your mind, you can calm your physical body. You can release a lot of tension you hold in your physical body just by breathing deeply. Just by noting the brain that everything is okay. Just by telling the parasympathetic nervous system to take over. Very nice. From here, release. Place the left foot on the ground. Take the right knee over the left knee and let the knees fall to the left. You can either open the arms or maybe place the left hand on top of the right knee. You can look up or over the right shoulder. Focus on your breath. Good. Come back to center. Take the legs back, the feet on the mat. And from here, take the feet together, open the knees to the side to your Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly pose. And we are going to create L shapes with our fingers. And we are going to take those L shapes, the fingers, and place inside the joint of the thigh. So it is the border between the upper body and the lower body, the legs. And from there we are going to push the legs away from us, but releasing the back. So not tucking the pelvis in or maybe pulling the navel in. No, just relax and push the thighs away and feel this amazing relaxation in the lower back. Feel the space creating between the vertebrae. Breathe deeply. Try to push even more. And release. From here you can stay in your Supta Baddha Konasana or extend the legs forward and take your Shavasana. Let the feet fall out palms looking up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, to receive positive energy from the universe. Close the eyes and allow your body to connect with Mother Earth, to connect with our first mother. We came from Earth, and one day we will return to Earth, to the ground. And this connection right here, right now, is so calming, so caressing and loving. If in this Shavasana your mind is taking you to other places, looping those negative thoughts, situations, come back to your breath. Focus on your breath and count 4 counts for inhalation and another 4 for exhalation. And your brain cannot focus on 2 things in the same intensity. And so by coming back to your breath and focusing not only on the breath itself, but on the rhythm and on counting the inhalation and the exhalation, you bring your mind to be right here, right now, and focus again on healing itself, both the mind and the physical body. Come back to your body, come back to your breath. Start moving your fingers and your toes. From here, reach the arms over your head, stretch your body, the front of your body. And then bend the knees, place the feet on the ground. And through one side, come all the way up to your comfortable sitting position in the center of the mat. And we are going to finish by taking another pranayama, the Nadi Shodhana pranayama, to balance the nadis, the channels of energy in our body, the Ida and the Pingala, the sun and the moon, in order to open and reach the main channel of our body, the Sushumna, and gain access to the third eye, to our highest consciousness, and again eliminate any stress, anxiety, anything that doesn't serve us. So let us begin. We're going to place the left hand on the left knee, palm facing up, or in Yana Mudra, so connect the thumb and the index finger. Place the right thumb against the right nostril, the pinky and the ring finger against the left nostril, and the two remaining fingers between the eyebrows, again on the pineal gland, the third eye. Close the eyes, open the right nostril, and breathe in through the right nostril. Close the right nostril, open the left one, and breathe out through the left. Now we're going to do that in reverse. So breathe in through the left. Close the left nostril, open the right, and breathe out through the right. Again, through the right, breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils, hold the breath in. Open the left side and breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take that in reverse. Breathe in through the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both nostrils, hold the breath in. Open the right one and breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last round. Inhale through the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close both sides. Hold the breath in. Open the left and breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Breathe in through the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Hold the breath in. Open the right and breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, release the right hand on the right knee. You can take the right hand to Yana Mudra or open the hands. Take a moment to breathe in through both nostrils. You can come back to this pranayama. Each and every time you need to ground yourself, even at work, take 5 minutes and practice this pranayama. On your next exhalation, open the eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up, open the chest, hands together, and exhale down to your heart, to your Anjali Mudra. Thank you very much for practicing along with me. I hope you feel calm and you can take this anxiety and stress and throw that away. Okay? Don't stop practicing your self-love and the gratitude for all the things you can do and that you have in your day-to-day life and experience. That thing, only that can heal you. And by practicing self-love, by practicing yoga, and by practicing grounding pranayama like the Nadi Shodhana or the Ujjayi breath, you can heal your body without any medication, just by your thoughts, your mind, your physical body, and self-love. So if you enjoyed this class, please press on like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in our next class. Thank you, my friends. Have a wonderful, relaxing day.